Right. Good evening, Budaya. So, Buddha, here now you have speed revision session 8, right? And there are six questions under that. Also, you will be having different parts, right? Right. So the thing that you have to do is you have to answer all the questions, right? So no need to write down the question, and actually I will upload this one to the group. So then you can take out the printout and you can paste it under your speed revision 8. Right? No need to write down the question, just provide the answers, right? Within 10 minutes. Okay. Right now it's 6:10, right? Sorry, 6:08. End providing answers by 6:80. Right? 6:80. So stop giving answers by 6:80. No need to write the questions. Right? I will send this one to the group. Right? No need to write the questions. Right? No need to write the questions. Just provide the answers. Right? Just provide the answers. Right? Later, after I will send this, you can take a printout and you can paste this paper where you have your speed revision 8 on your book. Okay? Do it fast. Make current right? Right with it. Good evening, Thamoda. So we have already started the speed revision, right? And that is speed revision 8. So then, so you have provided the answers, right? So now focus on the board, right? Now I am going to discuss the things, right? Which is from speed revision 8. Speed revision 8, right? Right. Okay. So the first question, right? So in the first question, what do we have here? Right. In the first question, we have express the following as the product of two factors, right? Yes, I think Nilugi has also sent me the answers. So nice, right? X squared plus xy minus 4x, right? Xy plus minus 4x, right? Then what do we have? Plus 4y, right? This is the first part that we have, right? How we are going to factorize this, right? The most important thing, how we are going to factorize these kind of things. So you need to find the common terms, right? You need to find the common terms for these ones, right? So if you consider the first two terms, right, x squared and xy, the common term will be x, right? So for these two, right, x and x, right? So here also you have x, here also you have x, right? So normally when you are doing these kind of questions, factorizing, right? And if you want to get get a common term out of these two, the logic behind that is, right. So if you are taking x, now the common term is x. If you are taking that particular term x out from these two, the meaning of that is you are going to divide this term by x, divide this full term by x. That is the logic behind that. That is the thing that you are going to memorize. Sometimes you might forget that. A common term. How do I get the common term out? So normally you are going to divide this term by x, this term by x. Right? So that is the basic thing. So equal mark from these two, I am taking x out. Bracket. X squared divided by x, x. Here you have positive sign, doesn't matter. Xy divided by x, x to x, cancel out. So you will have y, right? Now here you have minus 4x, right? And plus 4y. Minus 4x and plus 4y, right? Yes. Did I do something wrong? No. Right? So the sorry. Unfortunately, I have typed here plus. It should be minus, right? Should be minus. Sorry. All uttare right? So but it should be minus. So here you have minus 4x minus 4y. Minus 4x and minus 4y, right? So by looking at these two at once, you can identify, right? 4 is a common term. Yes, that is true. 4 is a common term for both the terms. 4 is a common term for both the terms. But here you have minus, here you have minus, right? Negative signs, right? So, but if you take 4 out from this, right? Only positive 4. If you take positive 4 out, inside the brackets you will have, right? Inside the brackets you will have minus x minus y. Minus x and minus y. So, you need to identify that this minus sign is also what? Common for both terms. This minus sign is also common for both terms. Right? So here you can see minus 4 common term and here also minus 4 common term. Right? So take minus 4 out at once. So what is the thing that should be inside this parenthesis? The meaning that I told you earlier, right? Minus 4x minus 4y, right? If you take minus 4 out, that means you are going to divide this term by 4 and this term by 4. Both the terms by 4. That is the meaning. That means you are taking minus 4 out as a common term. Be familiarized with these things. Huh? Minus 4x divided by minus 1. Negative divided by negative. Positive. Doesn't matter. 4 times 1, 4 times 1. Doesn't matter. Right? Here you have already negative. So now you have to divide it by again negative. Right? So negative divided by negative, positive. 4 times 1, 4 times 1. So the rest of the terms are x plus y. Done. Minus 4, minus 4. You have to change the sign to the positive and rest of the terms. Now interesting. Right? So if you look at this one and this one, right? X plus y, right? That is again another common term. So take it out. Apple, apple. Take that apple out. So write the rest of the terms you have. Here, if you take this apple here, then the rest of the term x is here. Then if you take this apple out of here, minus 4. That is the rest. So this is the answer, right? So sorry, previously I have done a little bit of mistake here. This should be minus. Sorry for that. Right? Please make sure that you have that correction. Right. So part B, right? So in last week also we did something like that, right? 1 minus 4p squared. Can anyone tell me what is this? Anyone? So what is this relationship today? Can anyone tell me? Anyone? කවරා මතක නැද්ද? අඩේ ලැජ්ජ වෙන්න එපා ඈ. හරිද? උත්තර දෙන්න හදලා උත්තර දෙන්න. වැරදුනා ප්‍රශ්න නෑ right. වැරදීදි තමයි හරියන්නේ. Right. Okay. So 1 minus 4 p to the power 2. There is a minus sign. Right? There is a minus sign. Once you see this p squared, you need to remember 4 can be written down as like a square, and also 1 can be written down as like a square. So 1 to the power 2 minus 2 to the power 2 p to the power 2. Done. What we are going to call that? For the end. Difference of how many squares? 2 squares. Right? So equal mark. This can be written down as 1 square minus 4 can be written down as 2 to the power 2. right? 2 to the power 2. So this is already 2 to the power 2. Right? This is something like a to the power 2 minus b to the power 2. Right? The meaning is a minus b, a plus b, right? So you can expand this difference of 2 squares in a way like this. Right? So same thing I am going to apply here. So this is my a, this term is my b, right? So 1, 2p, 1, 2p, bracket, right? This is minus, this is plus, done. Correct? So that's it. Okay. So the next one. Solve the following pair of simultaneous equations. Wait. Right, the second question is a simultaneous question. Simultaneous equation. Right? So in grade 9, hope you can remember simultaneous equations. Ne? Yes. What lazy? How the Senut me? Can you remember? Matagada? Senut me na? Matagada. Matagada rekendo sa Gitia, right? ඉතින් අහගෙන ගිය ප්‍රශ්නේ මම හිතනවා මතක ඇති සහ වරදින්න නැතුව ඇති කියලා. Right Buddha? Right, so this one, right, there is a beautiful pattern that you need to understand here. Right, you are going to, here what you are going to do is actually you are going to kill one of these terms, x term or y term. You are going to kill, you are going to eliminate, right, so that it will help you to find the value of the other term. Right, if you in the first side, හරි පළවෙනි දැක්වෙම ආදරයක් හිතෙන්න ඕනේ වෙනවා. හරි පළවෙනි දැක්වෙම ආදරයක් හිතෙන එක්කෙනාව අයින් කළා. එහෙම තමයි මේකේ theory, right? That's the theory of what? Simultaneous equation. Simultaneous. හරිද? Simultaneous. හරිද මේ? අර එක වගේ යන සිද්ධියක් නේ තියෙන්නේ හරි. Simultaneous. So මේ, can anyone tell me what term you are going to eliminate at the first sight? කියන්නකො.
Y.
Super. Why? Yes, why? Why you are going to eliminate y? What's the reason? What is the reason? A.
To find X.
Yeah, to find x, no? Yes, that is the ultimate goal. But why you choose y? You can choose either x name. Why don't you choose x?
It has one number.
How that? Can anyone tell me, please? One of you, please tell me.
Because price value is 1.
Yeah. So if you use the technical terms, if you use the technical terms for that particular question, right? So here there are two terms. That is the first term is x, second term is y, right? You are going to eliminate x. Now what you are going to look at, right? What you are going to look for, right? Are x and x. Now if you see very carefully, the coefficient of x in the first equation is 2. That is the coefficient. Coefficient of equation number 2, right? So coefficient of x in equation number 2 is 1. Those are not equal together, so that at once you cannot eliminate x. By negating these terms, by negating this equation, no, by adding this equation, you cannot eliminate x term. So then you are going to move to the y term. And you are going to look at y term. Yes, here you have positive y, here you have positive y, right? And what about the coefficient of the y? In front of y, there is a hidden term called 1. 1y, 1 times y, 1 times y. So coefficients are equal. coefficients are equal in the simultaneous two equations of y term, right? In the y term, coefficients are equal. Perfect. That is the term that we are going to eliminate. We eliminate current, yeah, first by looking at the two equations at once, because the coefficient is 1 and 1. Here we have two different coefficients. Here 1, here 2. No way, right? Right? No way, right? So here 1, 1. Yes, that should be. Then we are going to compare the signs, positive and positive. By adding these two equations, we cannot eliminate. Ne? So if we add these two equations, y plus y, 2y. So what we need to do? If you have the same, right? If you have the same coefficient, right? And if you have the same signs, right? If you have the same signs, you are going to negate these two equations, right? You are going to negate these two equations in order to eliminate y. Tan 1, right? So what I am going to do is I am going to negate y minus 2. I am going to do that. Because I have positive sign and positive sign of my coefficient y, y term, right? And the coefficients are equal, right? So this is positive, same sign of the same term, right? With the same coefficient, right? Because I have same sign, I am going to negate. If we have different sign, positive y and negative y, then we are going to add the two equations. Right? That is the pattern. Same signs with same coefficients with same terms, we are going to negate. Different signs with same coefficient, same term, and the two equations. Right? That is the thing that you need to remember. Keep that in your mind. Right? Super. 1 minus 2. So left hand side of 1. This is my left hand side, LHS. This is my right hand side of my equations. 2x plus y. That is my left hand side of first equation. Minus left hand side of equation number 2. This one, x plus y. If I write like this, is this correct? The
No, sir.
nothing. Why?
You need to put brackets.
Yes, I need to put bracket here. Now, right? It's correct or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong. Yeah. Yes, I need to put bracket here when the method. Why is that? Because after the minus sign, I have an expression, not a single term. This is an expression, mein. Two algebraic terms, mein. Right? Two or more algebraic terms, right? Form an expression, right? Not a single term. This is not a single term, but an expression. So that I have to put brackets here. Right? After this negative sign. Right? Keep that in your mind. 5 minus 4. Done. Now 90% of this simultaneous equation thing is done. Right? Now 2x plus y, I will do it fast. Negative into positive, negative x. Negative into positive, negative y. 5 minus 4, 1. Right? 2x. Now this is like term and this is also like term. 2x minus x. Right? May positive apple, negative apple. Alright. I'm giving you and taking back. Right? Cancel out, done. So the value of x equals 1. So now you know the value of x. You have to substitute this value either 1 or 2. doesn't matter. So I will choose 2, right? Substitute x equal 1 in equation number 2. These are the necessary steps that you need to show and you need to express in the exam, right? So that you can get full marks. Okay, right. Substitute x equals 1 in equation number 2. My equation number 2 is this, so I will directly apply. So instead of x, I am substituting 1 plus y equals 4, right? So if you want to find the value of y, right? This is already positive 1, you know that, right? Take it to the other side, so it becomes 4 minus 1, so y equals 3, right? So x equal 1, y equals 3. At the end of the solution, you have to provide your answer in a single place like this. X equals 1 and y equals 3. These are your two answers for this simultaneous equation. And you need to verify that. Right? So this is the way that you are going to do. Okay. So let's move into the next question. All right. It's 2x, y. So it is something like this. You have this is x, this is 2x, and this is 2x, and this angle is y, right? So by looking at this triangle, right? So this is the third question. By looking at this triangle, you can identify there is a triangle, right? And the side has been produced, right? One side has been produced. This is it. So that an exterior angle is formed, right? By producing this side, this exterior angle has been formed, right? What is the theory that is related to this one? I think in one of the speed revision I have done this one also in within last 2 weeks, right? Antima Satyadege I did that, right? So exterior angle theorem of triangle, right? So by producing the side of a triangle, this exterior angle is formed, so that you can say at once, right? The magnitude of this so formed exterior angle is equal to the summation of opposite two interior angles, right? So this one and this one also. Alright, keep that in your mind. First of all, we need to find the value of x and 2x. X and 2x. Normally, you know, right? The summation of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180, right? So that you can directly write x plus 2x plus 2x equals 180 degrees. Reason is needed, right? Summation of or sum of interior angles of a triangle done, right? So this is the proof, right? This is the proof, right? So like terms x plus 2x, right? 4x, 5x. 5x equals 180 degrees, right? If you want to find the value of x, you need to divide both sides by 5. So x equals 5 times 3, 15, 30, right? 36. Yes, x is 36, so that you can obtain the value of 2x, right? 2x means 72 degrees, right? Then y. you can write y in a way. Y equals, right, the summation of interior two opposite angles x plus 2x. Right, the reason is exterior angle theorem, theorem of a triangle. Right, x plus 2x means 3x. So you know what is x, 36. Multiply it by 3, 3 times 6, 18. 1, 3 times 3, 9, plus 108. So the y is 108. Right? Okay, then next one, simplify. Right, simplify. Indices. Indices. Right? So that is from indices. Right, okay. So that one is also very easy. 6. This is the fourth question. 6x to the power minus 3 into x to the power 2 divide by 2x. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to simplify it here. Correct. So what I can do is first of all I will simplify the numbers. 2 times 1, 2 times 3. Right? Okay. So now if I come to here, what I can do is, right, I can use the laws of indices. I can simplify this in a few different ways. Right? So you know the one, there is a one law of indices, something like this, right? If you have same base a to the power m, right, multiply by a to the power n. So this is the one of the laws of indices. Correct? Same base. Then what happened to the powers? They can be added together. Equal mark, right? Equal mark. Here you have a, right? Because same base you have. Now same base, powers can be added, so you can write m plus n. Right? That is one of the things that you need to remember until you die. Next one. A to the power m divide by a to the power n. Right? A to the power m divide by a to the power n. Right? So what you are going to do? When multiplying, you are going to add the two powers. When dividing, if you have same base, do the opposite. Right? M minus n. M minus n. Right? Right. So this is the other one. Okay, if you want, you can write this as a note where you have this question or after the discussion, right? After the end of this speed revision, you can write these special things. So these are most important fundamentals. Without these fundamentals, you cannot even go for further mathematics. Right? Advanced mathematics. Right. These are fundamentals. A to the power n divided by a to the power n, so a minus a. Right? So there is another one. If this is a positive power, a to the power m, right? If you want to negate this power, you have to get the reciprocal of this. 1 over a to the power m. This is positive m. This automatically becomes negative when you get the reciprocal, up and down. The other way also same thing. You can apply. Right? So the next thing is same thing. if you have I will write like this level here. Now here you have 1 over a to the power m, that is a positive power, right? It is already in the denominator. If you want to get the reciprocal, it automatically becomes what? A to the power minus m. You guys need to familiar with these things. Basic. So these things are very important when you are doing these kind of question. So first of all, I have simplified by numerical values equal mark. So Buddha, here I have x to the power minus 3. Right now here in the denominator I have x term. I can take it up here, right, by using one of these two methods. Or I can use this a to the power m divided by a to the power n. What is that? X to the power 2 divided by x. Done. Multiply x to the power 2 minus 1. Because the power of this is 1. So simplify. X to the power minus 3 multiply by 2 minus 1. X to the power 1. So no need to write. Alright. Now this is equal to this one. First law, right? Equal mark x to the power minus 3, right? Same base, power is 1 plus 1. Mihara, Uday, can you tell me the answer for minus 3 plus 1? Mihara, what is the answer for the minus 3 plus 1? Go Mihara. Yes, Devi, tell me.
Minus 2.
Super, minus 2. So Buddha, the answer is I have missing a number. Number. 3 is the number. I have missed it. Right? So the final answer is 3 x to the power minus 2. And I used these laws. Normally, laws take a make a right. That is the fourth one. Next one, what square root? Find the square root. Yes. Find the square root of 3.845 up to 2 decimal places. Right? I didn't tell which method, right? So normally you are using the division method. 3.845, yes. So I will use the division method. Right? Square root up to 2 decimal places. When you hear this word up to 2 decimal places, or initially you have to find up to 3 decimal places. Or 3 decimal places. Okay? Right. Then, first of all, you need to couple this name. Couple you need to couple. Right? Favorite word and couple. Right? Some of you guys may not, right? Right? So make very important, right? So to your left hand side from the decimal place and to your right hand side from the decimal place. Couple the numbers. So 3, it is a single number, no need to couple. In front of that, you can put 0, right? So doesn't matter. Here, first two numbers is 84 and the next number is 5. So you need to couple this one by using the series. Right? 3.8450. Right. Now I am going to use the division method. Right. So here you have 3. So what is the perfect square number for this one? It is 1, right? So 1. 1 is the perfect square number which is closer to this. So 1 can be obtained 1 times 1, 1, right? So get the negation 3 minus 1, 2, right? And take these two numbers down. Alright? Right. Then decimal place is here, so put the decimal place on the quotient. Then double this number 1. If you double that, you will get 2. Then you have to select a number to this place and also same number this place. If you get the multiplication of those two numbers, it should be satisfied, right? It should satisfy this number perfectly or less than that, right? It should be 8 times 2.
9.
Yes, super 9. So the 9 into 9, you know
268.
268 then. 68?
61.
No. Yes. 9 times 9. 8 and 1 sugar number. Ikke Mama 9 times 2. 2 times 9, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. Yes, 261. And yes, super. Get the negation. 4 minus 1, 3. 8 minus 6, 2, 23. Okay. So get this one down here. 50. Now what is this? 19 and double it. So 19 here. If you double it, 2 times 9, 18. So 2 times 9, 18. 1, 2 times 9, 3. 38. So how many 38s are there? Here. 38. If you fill this number, 380 something. 380 something. It should be like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 times 3, 15, 5 times 9, 6 times 18, 6 times 8. It should be 6, right? It should be 6. So 6 into this one, 6 into this one, 36, remainder is 3, 6 into 8, 48, 48 this one, 51, remainder is 5, 6 times 3, 18, 18 times, 18 plus this 23, right? Nice. Perfect. So get the subtraction. 10 minus 6, 4. 4 minus 1, 3. 0. Done. So now you have 2 decimal places, but you have to go for another decimal place. So we put 2 zeros at the end. Take this one down, right? 2 zeros, right? Okay. So now you have 196, double it. 2 times 6, 12. Remainder is 1. 2 times 9, 18. 18 plus 1, 19. Remainder is 1. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3. This is something 3920 something. So put 0 here, 0 here. I am not going to, sorry, here same thing, 0, right? So 3400 at the end. So 1.960. Nice. So the square root of 3.845. Square root of 3.845 equals, not equals, right? Approximately equals 1.960. If you, right? If you round off this 0 to the nearest decimal place, it is less than 5, right? It should be the less than 5, then eliminate it. So the answer will be 1.96. Right. Okay. So last one. Last one. Last one is this, find the perimeter, right? So here you have 3/4 of a circle, right? Half of a circle, and these two, 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters, right? So you know how to find the arc length, right? Neil, you know how to find the arc length, Neil? Right? And you know how to find the perimeter of a sector as well, Neil? Right? Okay. So first of all, I will take this as 1. Sorry, A. This as B. Alright. By looking at the picture, right? By looking at the figure, you can identify this side is equal to this side and this side. All of the 3 sides are equal together, so that the middle triangle becomes an equilateral triangle. What are the properties of equilateral triangle? If the 3 sides are equal of an equilateral triangle, so that the interior angles will be equal together also. Right. So I can take this angle is 60 degrees because this is an equilateral triangle, because they have given us this side equals to this side equals to this side. Correct? Perfect. So by looking at that, right, that property, we can conclude, the interior angles of this triangle become 60 degrees because equilateral triangle, right? Now by using this, we can write down the arc length, right? This is not a 3/4 in here. This is not 3/4. This is 60 divided by 360. That is the portion of this part, right? Right. So now when you are going to find the perimeter of that, you can write P perimeter equals perimeter of A plus perimeter of B plus 2 times 7. 2 times 7 centimeters. This is it. Correct? Perimeter of A, perimeter of B plus 2 times 7. It's what this, right? And they have given this length 14 centimeters of B. That is the diameter of B. So you know how to obtain the radius by dividing it by 2. And also you know now, if this is 14 centimeters, right? This full length becomes 14 centimeters because this is an equilateral triangle. So this is the full length is 14 centimeters. Okay. Correct. If they have given this length 7 centimeters, so this length is also 7 centimeters. So no need to worry about that. Also now you know all the things that you need to figure this out. Right? So, okay. Now we are going to jump into the question. So equal mark perimeter of A. In the moon, right? How can you write down the arc length? Right? If I the Matagadanne theta divided by 360 into 25R, right? Portion of the circle into 25R, right? So theta 60 divided by 360 multiply 2 times 5 means 22/7. Radius is 7 centimeters, right? 7 centimeters plus perimeter of B. Half circle, you know that mean, right? Half circle. 2 again 5 22/7. Yes. I will write it here. Half circle 2 5 means 22/7. And the radius is 14 divided by 2 means 7 now. Centimeters plus 2 times 7, 14 centimeters. Done. Equal mark. So simplify this. So I will use my red pen to simplify so that you can identify it very well. 0 to 0, 6 times 1, 6 times 6, 7 into 1, 7 into 1. 2 times 1, 2 times 3. Right? So that I can have 22 divided by 3 plus here 7 times 1, 7 times 1, 2 times 1, 2 times 1. Now I have 22 here. Plus here you have 14 centimeter, centimeter, centimeter out of the bracket. Right? So, and this. Here you have 22 upon 3. If you want, you can put the decimal places as well, but I will use the fraction mode. 22 plus this 4, 6, 36, right? Bracket, centimeter, equal mark. Common denominator is 3, right? I hope you can remember the method, right? I hope you can remember the method. How many 3's are there for 3? So it is same one. So 22, put 22 here, right? Now we are going to put the number here. So multiply 3 into 36, then put, right? Right. 3 times 6, 18. 9 plus 100. So this is it. 8 plus 2, 10. Sorry. 22. 8 plus 2, 10, 0, 1. 130 divided by, right, centimeters. Right? So if you want, you can make it to, this is an improper fraction, right? You can convert this into mixed number, or you can give your answer up to like 2 decimal places. Right. Okay, Uday. So that is the end of the speed revision. Hey, do you have any questions, guys? Manardina? Do you have any questions? Any unclear point? Any unclear point? Yes, may. This is some kind of a paper, right? Make some kind of a paper. May මම මේ වගේව සෑහෙන්න කරලා තියෙනවා. Right? මේක question type paper, right? So actually, if you do this one at the when your exam reaching, right? If you refer the speed revision book, you can gather a lot of knowledge, right? You no need to go here and there and look at everywhere, right? So on and so on. Just refer the note that I have given here. You can gather a lot of knowledge. So that's why I am telling you to do. Sorry, write the question. No need to write the question, but today I have given you the paper as well, right? No need to write, so you can take a printout and paste it in on your book. Under this one, no, upper this part. So yes, I think you have gathered a lot of knowledge from this one, right? Up to now, we have done like this is 8th one. Normally average, we have done like 5 questions for each, right? Normally now we have done more than 40 short questions, right? Up to now. But when I am discussing, I have given you a lot of things from here and there. Maybe ප්‍රශ්න පහකට දෙන්න. Maybe some questions right? Okay, if you have no questions, we can move to the lesson.